Hello, everybody. This is Ahmed again, and this is January 28th, Tuesday. And of course, we all hear about Trump. I wouldn't say president, it's just Trump. He's a felon. Uh, People can even get a job at McDonald's. They are felons. Here is the president of the most powerful nation. Is a felon. So Trump was saying, shooting out of his mouth about he wants to clean out Gaza and move Palestinians to Jordan and Egypt. I mean, this is Hitler or European British Empire is talking about moving people around to South Africa, to Americans, millions from Africa to slaves to America, and Dutch to South Africa, and in 1948, millions of Palestinians moved out, refugees, and Syria, Lebanon, been refugees ever since. Nobody comes back. Anybody leaves Palestinians, it never comes back. The right of return is, but any blue Joe, Missouri or Russia or Poland, Irish, can go to Israel and have a citizenship and house and thousands of dollars because he is a Jew. And they will say this is a democratic Israel, democratic and Jewish. But anyway, of course, King Hassan and Sisi, they are traitors. I know they rejected that official statement, but as Trump says, they're gonna help me. They're gonna say yes. I helped them a lot, and they're gonna help me. I mean, the guy knows what's going on. He's a village idiot, but the village idiot usually, sometimes he says as it is. Those Arab Zionists, they are unstable. They are there for a job, and to stay in power, they have to adhere to their, as in Saudi Arabia, mukaffil. This is Americans and Israelis are mukaffil. So they are the one making sure they are staying in power. But we're not waiting for the General Sisi that he sold 2 islands. So the strip of Mandab and Red Sea becomes international. So any weapon, any ship Israeli Zionist can go through. It's not Egyptian anymore. So there won't be any surprise for him, just for the right price. I think the negotiation is about the right price. But those are irrelevant these days. King Hassan and bin Abdullah and bin Salman and bin Sisi, they're all irrelevant. The people on the ground, they are the one making the difference. It's like thousands of Palestinians start moving back to northern Gaza. And it's an amazing scene. An image that tells you for the first time, Palestinian who leaves land by force comes back. And everybody's still asking, does the Zionist project lose in Gaza? And after 15 months of slaughtering and ethnic cleansing and genocide, Now they adhere to the Palestinians' conditions. They leaving area they occupied by force, and the civilian going back to their home, wherever is left of it. I know it's destroyed, but the symbolism of thousands of Palestinians walking back to their homes. I think this is just an amazing. Never seen anything like this. I think the Palestinians, or we call them occupied land or occupied Palestine, are the one who's going to liberate the Arab world. They are the only liberated Arabs in the area because they believe and they're willing to sacrifice thousands of people. They've been sacrificing people for over 70 years. And this Arab nationalist from Nasser to Sadat, to Saddam, to Bashar, to whoever, Gaddafi, they use the Palestinians as a way of legitimize their illegal regimes. Millions of people, you're going to move them from Gaza. You're going to clean out Gaza because they suffered a lot, he says. They suffer a lot from whom? Who caused that suffering? Never mentioned the Israelis' ethnic cleansing and killing and bombing. Never mentions the weapons that have been given to the Israelis, billions of dollars of weapons, so they can destroy and kill civilians, thousands of them, over 100,000. You think like Gaza is like a real estate development, a development area, you know, you're going to build their hotels and resorts. But in the last 15 months, this is really a mastermind. This is really the irrational are the Zionists. The irrational violence are the Zionists. The irrational, that prone to violence and killing and destroying the promised land. They are the Zionists. And the Arabs, Palestinians, are the one who builds. And now you look at the people, you know, there is a policeman in traffic now in Gaza. People building very small, and people are dancing and just going to a ruined, destroyed homes. People have their keys in their hands. And amazing. This is the only response to Germany, only response to the violence from the Zionist Western colonial project in the Middle East. This is people revolting and resisting in Syria and Yemen, and inspired by what was happening in Gaza in the last 15 years. Nobody is leaving Gaza, and the one who should be leaving it, who came from Europe or came from the United States, and who came with no connection whatsoever other than just a narrative of 3,000-4,000 years, a narrative. And so Palestinians are there to stay and rebuild your, you know, your dignity, rebuild your country, rebuild. So Trump is saying he can't even land in Colombia. He's gonna move millions of people from Gaza to Egypt and Jordan. He can't even move a few hundreds people from the south. Hot air, the village idiot, just always in the news, and the media are just following him and making millions of dollars off his nonsense. And the people of Syria, the people of Palestine are just fighting and changing the reality on the ground, and that's what counts. Enough. The end of my ranting for the day, and we'll talk to you next time. Please log on our website and follow, share, and support us if you can. Well, we'll see you next week or next time, or maybe not, and see what happens.